Hi, Gemini. This is what your spirit guides are trying to tell you for May 2021. So, Gemini, when I wanted to do your reading, I was thinking about it and I was like, I'm going to wait for divine inspiration and a sign. And so, right when I told the universe that, this big wind came up and it was like a storm was coming. And then immediately after that, my neighbor started playing a song that I've literally never heard before in my life that is called Homewrecker. And it's by Gretchen Wilson. It's a country song. So I looked up the lyrics, and basically it's about someone who is aggressively trying to steal your stability, maybe in a sneaky type way. But the lyrics are that you're not going to take it. So I don't know if that is just a specific message for one Gemini out there or several, and we'll just have to see how this plays out. So for somebody, that those song lyrics are what your spirit guides are trying to tell you in May. So I will link the song in the comments and you can listen to it. It's the lyrics video, so you can read what they say as well. Okay, so Spirit, please, what do all the Geminis watching need to know? What are you trying to tell them in May? So we have cleaning house here that came out first. It's a number 37. There is a little orange cat here that could be significant for some of you. Maybe you have a little pet friend that looks like that. So right now your spirit guides are trying to tell you that it might be time to clean house. It could be literally. I mean, this card is fairly literal besides this like not literal normal person here. But yeah, so it could be spiritual cleaning, but could actually be like real cleaning house too, or maybe those two things go together for you. So then we have One Ring Circus here in the reverse, which came out with the Field of Dreams in reverse and the Gentle Gardener in reverse. So there might be, it might be that your spirit guides are actually trying to tell you that it might be time to clean up your garden area. Maybe this is somewhere, or yeah, your garden area, somewhere that you connect with nature and your spirit guides. Specifically, there's like an older woman spirit guide here, a kind of grandmother type. So this could be an ancestor for some of you. So this might be a place where you can connect with your spirit guides, or that you do connect with your spirit guides. And then One Ring Circus being in reverse, I think that this means that you are kind of needing help to do this. Perhaps this is like a big task, cleaning up this spiritual area that you have, or this area that you go to yeah, just connect with spirit and your spirit guides. It could also be that, you know, you have just moved into a new place and you're needing to do a lot of work to set it up in a way that works and is like in conjunction with your energy, you know, like it's making me think of altars. If you have a specific area in your house or your space where you can go to connect with your guidance. So what else does Gemini need to know in May? What are you trying to tell them? Spirit guides, please. So we have unexpected visitors here. So Gemini, in May, your spirit guides might be trying to alert you to a literal visitor that you're going to have. With it being unexpected, and this little girl, she looks kind of like a child, and she's looking out like, oh, I didn't expect you. I didn't know you were coming. But she also looks like a little bit fearful in a way, or just like you didn't expect this to come to your door is what I want to say. And then we have spirit of place. So super interesting. You know, this is talking about your spiritual place, your home. It could be there's like an unexpected visitor in your, like in your energetic field too, even though usually I can take my readings quite literally, and this is about someone coming to your home. Maybe you thought this person didn't know where you lived because the compass is reverse, or maybe you moved so you didn't expect this person to be able to find you. So what else does Gemini need to know, please, spirit guides? What are you trying to tell them? So we have sacred pool, the bone collector, deep freeze in reverse. So with the bone collector being in the middle of sacred pool and deep freeze, this is like you, Gemini, tapping into your higher guidance, or you could be going to a spiritual teacher. This also can be about divine timing, this divine timing that's between when this pool is a sacred pond where you can go and float and it's very springtime or summery, then all, you know, and this is a little bit fall like, but then also there's deep freeze over here. So there's this time in between, this space in between where you're like receiving some guidance, or this is like the future part being shown to you in between these two areas, like why this card turns into deep freeze eventually. So then we have the dragon's lair, and this is like the unknown. Again, there's like fears coming up, these unknown or like unseen fears here. And then we have wishing well in reverse. So you've got like all the, oh, even more. Wow, there's like so much water energy here. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you might have a water sign in your chart, and you can look that up and see, like, I would look up and see what the water signs are doing in your chart. And so we have magic stream here. So wishing well being in reverse is like you feel like some kind of wish is not manifesting. Something hasn't come to fruition. There might be some fears in your head about like why this is the case, but I want to say they're unfounded. It's just because all this is like so hidden. There is like one dragon up there that is seen, but you know, you're just starting at the base of this scary tower and going up. Like, I don't think you really know what you get when you go in there. So thinking about this wish not manifesting and this stream of consciousness that you're in, like when you go to this place and kind of like connect with the etheric energy, is a little bit like this dragon's lair. But then at other times it can be like the magic stream. So this can be for people who are resonating with like doing dream travel, astral projection, transcendental meditation. And then we have ride the wave here, which is in the upright. And I never noticed this little fairy that's actually riding the dolphin there. So really, I think all this here was to say that, you know, there are some fears here. Some of them might be unfounded. It could be really helpful for you, Gemini, at this time to just have a place where you can go and connect with this guidance that tells you, like, yes, we can see the future. There is ancestral knowledge here for you to draw from about like avoiding your sacredness or your sacred pool or your stability. You could even say turning into a deep freeze or like drying up, that this is an unfounded fear. And I guess it could be an unfounded fear that this comes to your doorstep, that something comes to your doorstep to like take your stability. But it might make you feel more stable in your home just in general, like I said, to have this sacred space. So I'm curious about this unexpected visitor still. Spirit guides, what are you trying to tell Scorpio about this unexpected visitor? So we have flourish through maintaining tradition, and we have the bird of paradise, which says display yourself to your advantage. This is no time for false modesty. So I think that this means, Gemini, that there's like some kind of traditional protection measures that you can take in your home environment, but maybe some that aren't like as flashy, since the bird of paradise is in reverse. This is kind of like, look at me, look at me, look at me. And then you might draw some kind of like negative attention for some reason because of something that's in your environment. And it's not that you have to like hide your light under a bushel. It just seems like there's something about the way that you live, or, you know, in the beginning, it kind of seemed like there might be somebody actually in your energetic field that you would rather not know where you were. So it's like you can still be yourself and maintain tradition, but also there just seems to be like some kind of need to like not have it be like I said, not hide your light under a bushel, but also like not make yourself a target for some reason. So Spirit, can you please clarify these energies that are coming through that you're trying to tell Gemini about in May? So we have the blackbird in reverse, which says open to psychic awareness to recognize portents of the future. So this is, because it was in reverse, this is like your psychic awareness or someone's psychic awareness being kind of in the reverse. Maybe you sense some of this stuff coming in. Maybe you sense like this person literally coming to your door or something, but you're just telling yourself that like, no, that's not a real signal I'm getting. So please, what else, Spirit? So then we have superb fairy wren, that infidelity is in the air. So this is crazy because, you know, that song is about infidelity. Ultimately in the song lyrics, you know, it doesn't happen, but it's like there is somebody in your energy that like does want to like steal your man, as the lyrics go. I mean, that just seems so crazy that would resonate with that many people, but maybe it does. Like, I mean, that is the way the energy works, you know, with that magic stream over there. It's like, there are a lot of people that get caught in the same energetic currents. It's just the way the world works. So there are more than one person, just like, you know, you're never really going through something alone. So then we have the green heron, which was in reverse, and it says profit through learning and observation. So again, this is like just a lot of energy of something that somebody doesn't want to see, which is okay. You know, like it doesn't, I mean, if the song is to be taken seriously, like this doesn't happen. But also this is like someone who's being, I hate to say it, but maybe like a little bit naive of some energy that is in their field. So if you've like just moved to a new neighborhood, you know, like, and you might be like outside cleaning house or something, and then somebody like comes over, you know, and is like introduces themselves to you or to your partner or whatever, or at work, and you think it's like really all innocent, but there's somebody here that is not so innocent. So we have the Vogelkop bowerbird, and it says appearances can be deceptive, and that was in the reverse. So again, yeah, just like not wanting to see it. So who is this? Let's try another deck. Who is this person that's coming to Gemini's doorstep? So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse and the the King of Wands in reverse. So, you know, in the upright, this Nine of Swords says unfounded fear, expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation, sleepless nights, and refocus your thoughts. So it was in the reverse, meaning that there is like a real and founded fear, but you know, this has the ability to turn into the upright. Like I said, that we already knew the end of the story when we got the channeled song in the first place, was that this person isn't really going to steal your man. However, that doesn't mean that you should be unaware or naive about somebody who's coming into your space. So if somebody is like coming over a lot or offering to help clean, like when you're not there or whatever, just coming over unexpected and just like showing up a little more and a little more. And then sometimes they show up when just your partner's there or whatever, you know, so it's like not a huge deal because it's not, they're not going to get him. But you don't want somebody who is manipulative and in your energy like that, just like causing problems, like without knowing, right? So this is what your spirit guides are coming to tell you is, you know, just to be aware. And so lots of throat chakra stuff going on here, guys. And so with the King of Wands in reverse, this says motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious, take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking, keeping your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision, and don't be sensitive to criticism. So if you are in a partnership with a masculine energy, this person might be like somewhat susceptible to this energy, I guess, because they might just be feeling rejected in some way or feeling like they're not getting like as much credit as they deserve. And it might be in like all areas of their life, especially if you're going through some stressful situation, like a big change. Like I think a big change has happened for you and possibly you and your partner if you are partnered. So we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, which says stand up for yourself and your beliefs, have confidence, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So this is I think this is just like, again, this like kind of passive energy, like, and then we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So, and what else? And the Seven of Cups upright. So, yeah, this is like just really having your guard down, I believe. And then because there's like so many different things going on right now. So that might be the key here too, is like you just have a lot going on. Things might be like somewhat disorganized in your personal space as well. And so it's like you just might not have as close of an eye on things as you normally would. Then we have the Knight of Swords in the upright, the Sun in the upright, and the Six of Wands in the upright, which is like so much like this Seven of Wands card. So anyway, ultimately it's like there still really isn't a battle here. I guess I don't want to make it into something it's not, because it was like a big message to bring through to you guys, but ultimately I guess maybe that's why it's playing out this way. That, like, I don't know, spirit has your back. So I'm trying to just figure out why are they trying to tell you this, to not be naive when in the end it's like it just doesn't happen, brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. So I guess that could be why, is that even though like you're so solid, maybe that's why it's not making all the way sense to me, because Gemini, you're like so solid and you know that your stability is so solid and that all of this will be righted. But I think that in your mind, I suppose, just like the rest of us, you do have fears that come up, and maybe you keep them real under wraps and you don't tell anybody about it. And then on the surface too, you're just like real like easy going, but you sense this kind of like churning underneath and you're like, I just would rather not look at it. But, so there is a snake in the grass here. However, like, it's not a real poisonous snake. It's just like you're gonna just kick it out of your house. So communicate clearly and concisely and remain objective. So if your partner comes to you and is like, hey, I kind of felt like Susan from next door that we just met is like sort of flirting with me. Like, what's up with that? You can just like be open-minded and objective and be thankful that that person told you. And then the Sun says, a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, and gratitude to the divine. So this could actually somehow make your relationship stronger. Maybe this person opens up emotionally to you because this like weird thing happens. Maybe like some humor is kind of brought into the situation and whatever. It just like balances the energy somehow. So then we have victory in the end here. It says wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, and scholarships. So, if your partner is like in a weirdo space and then like some of this other weird energy is coming in, like I said, with the magic stream, like we are all up in this magic stream, each one of us. We are a member of the collective consciousness. So there are seems like some weird streams open. Maybe that have to do with like some infidelity or have to do with like triggers about infidelity, because it never really comes to fruition. But, so like perhaps this is just something that's coming up in the collective consciousness and it's also manifesting in your life because you are so connected and psychic and clairvoyant and whatever else you are, Gemini. So that's what I have for you for May, for what your spirit guides are trying to talk to you about. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.